I've got that yellow gunk shit in my eye. I think I've got the yellow gunk shit in my eye. You know, what is it when you wake up? I know there's a British thing and they say, oh, is it the Sandman's been and fucking fucked your eye up with sand shit? Why do we say that? What is the yellow gunk when you wake up? It's fucking horrible, isn't it? Wake up with the yellow gunk in my eye. I wake up with the yellow gunk in my eye. I wake up with the yellow gunk in my eye. How you doing, vegetables? Welcome back to another really fat, sweaty, boffy person doing another edition of... Is that side more comfortable, or is it less room for me to annoy and grab you? Fucked up, super hot edition of the Guyz of the news, because it is still mega warm. Last week, right, was supposed to be the hot period, but it's still fucking hot. Actually in the middle of trying to plan shit for Halloweens. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Ooh. Oh, he should have got me in A Nightmare Before Christmas. I was about to say High School Musical. Yeah, he could have put me in that, though. I do fancy Zac Efron. And have you got your beverages, visuals? Have you got your Coca-Cola-based beverages or your... we haven't got the flask today. It's needing washed. And I can't be asked to do the dishes before we do the video. If that's okay, do you mind me not doing that? Thank you. So, I did choose to put this video on, right? I do the fucking Nana 825763 is, and one of, you know, them iceberg videos always pop, like a South Park iceberg or a Pokemon one. One's come about YouTubers and it's like all the fucked up shit, you know, that happened with like loads of controversial stuff in the world of YouTube. And like the last few he's mentioned have all been nonsense. So, you know, I've not been on the video yet. I am a massive YouTuber, probably the biggest one you've ever, like, seen. So I probably will be on there somewhere. My controversy... What would our controversial thing be? Optimus. What have we done? Being really fucking annoying. And really fat and loud. Well, I don't know. I was skinny when I started this. Maybe body shaming myself. Oh, we body shamed me. I've offended me. I swear to God, this. I know we've been harping on about loads. Lots. I like it a lot. Loads and loads. This heat doesn't need to fuck off. Wake me up when September ends, please, Green Day. I don't know why I'm praying Green Day's not dead. God forbid that ever happens, because I love Green Day, but... Jesus. Heat, fuck off! Ah, stretch with the fatness for the notes. Oh! I was planning on catching that, but as the pen's going through the air, I realised I needed it for support. I could have done it. Oh, did I just flick you in the face for that? You probably did deserve it. And I knew as soon as I started chewing a pen, you'd come over and be a big old dick. Do you want to chew it instead? Do you want to chew the pen? Chew it then. You're going to try and run off, aren't you? You ain't going to fucking run off, really, mate. I've got to catch you quicker. You can take all that back. I don't fucking want that shit. I'm quite often prone. I'm prone to chewing this pen, and now it's my own fault, dogs. Get out! I'm the star attraction. Get the fuck out the way. Yes, there we go. Back in focus. Fuck, my head looks extra melony, doesn't it? Like that. That wasn't a yawn or a. What the fuck was that noise? I hope the fucking microphone picked that up. That was proper demonic. You horrible little bastard. Fucking demon exiting your body. You think? Oh, you getting grey? You're still a puppy. How the fuck are you getting grey? Let's look at this flab. How the fuck are you going grey? Just, that's it now. That's it. And you want the fucking pen, don't you? You want the fucking pen. Look how easy it is. That's me mind controlling you technically. Like, how long would it take for you to lose focus on this? I want it. Can't have it. Want it. Can't have it. Want it. Yeah, your claws are starting to really hurt my knee. Back, you fucking... Baby shark, baby shark, You're gonna have to get off my knee, pal. It fucking hurts. Yawn rape. Have you ever yawn raped somebody? Apparently, years ago, I worked with this lad and I yawn raped him. Yawn rape. Yawn rape, to give you some context with somebody yawns, you put the finger in the mouth and it stops him from yawning. I did it to him and gave him a chest infection. So that was a successful mission by me. Big, massive lump of fucking lard. Ah, it's indented my fat knee. It's so tender now. You little horrible bastard. Fucking yawn right in my ear when I'm fucking confessing my pain to you. Thank you as well. Thank you again. We still have the Pikachu diary for all of our Kanotu notes for the Canoozy news. And it's a few hours till I'm going to get picked up to go to work because Amazon update. We have facts. We established many times, big fat boy. I have a bike that's absolutely gone through the grind. It's gone through the hustle and bustle, taking me up to, it's like, and I've buckled my back wheel for the 4th, maybe 5th time. Bought a wheel off Amazon. They charged me twice. Wouldn't send it out because it says I've paid for it. I'm like, I've paid for it twice, Amazon. They're like, no, you haven't. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, like, yeah, you have. We apologise for that. We'll send you money back and we'll send your wheel out. Now it's happened about it. Rang them up. They said, yeah, just cancel the order, start again. Haven't sent me the money back yet. Still don't have a wheel. Bike update. Somebody just pay for me to have a butler and the Batmobile. Oh, if I had a Batmobile and they took me to work in that, I probably wouldn't go to work. If I'm rich enough to have a butler, though, do I need work? You go in. What would you, Optimus? What would your primal? No, what's the word? Primitive. Your primary source of transportation. What would yours be? Fat saggy fuck. To the YouTube Visual Guys News where we bully a dog for however many minutes straight. We just bully the shit out of you. Go on then, have another chew. You can hold it, but don't run off. He's thinking, where can I run to? I better put my brew down because it stop here. You gonna try and run off? Okay. You let me... Don't get back on the knee. I've just healed from them scars. If I have any other pens that you can sit and chew. No, don't come around this way. Don't come around any way. Optimus, you've done this yourself. Ready for it. Oh, I was gonna RKO you. You moved, you little prick. Right. Come here. No, not there. I need to do it here. You were prime. You actually died. I'll push you over. Ha, you didn't even fall. Ha, you fell over. Ha, you fell over. High five, not with your face. Why would you high five with your face? Visuals. You must really hate me, mate. Come here, son. Come here. I'll make it up to you. I'll stop playing with your extra skin. Come here. Stop showing me up. Come here. Come. Kisses. Can I have a kiss, Optimus? Can I have a paw? Gives you paw. He does do paw. 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 No, that's the whole body. I want the paw. I don't want... RKO. Oh my God, out of nowhere. You got fucked up, son. Fuck. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. One of them. Another one of them. Oh, you want to... Get off, seriously, I actually need to do the video. Last time we chatted for like 15 minutes of just sheer nonsense, and half of it was your fault. Half of it was your fault. Right, scratchy. I shouldn't have started this pen shit, should I? Right, let's actually get started in crack-a-lacking with #1 story. No, there was a shortage. Apparently there is a shortage, Optimus. Did you know this? I didn't. But emergency biscuits flying into UK due to national shortage. I didn't know that there was a national shortage of biscuits, and this is just going to make the stereotype for Brits look even worse. I go into Asda quite a lot, and there's quite often biscuits everywhere. Plus, I go to work and I go past a McVitie's biscuit factory. I don't know if this is bullshit or if this is some Americani. Look at the sweat over there saying, "Oh, let's make a joke that the British need the biscuits and they ran out," because we haven't run out. And if there was to be a shortage, I don't think it would be that much of a disaster. We would just make more biscuits. Chris used to work in a biscuit factory, and it's an easy process. He says it's done. You can make plenty of biscuits. Why is there a national shortage of biscuits? This has to be bullshit. Fuck knows how this happened, but it's one of them things outside the posting. You'd see one of them news tabloid things or whatever the fuck it is, but like, you know, saying, "Oh, read all about it." One of them things. But Exeter Seagull turned off my TV. So seagulls down in Exeter have evolved that much. They can now enter people's premises and knock their TV off. And a lot of TVs now, like, remember all back in the day, those TVs, you turn them off on the TV. Now it's like a lot of them is by a remote. So I'm assuming the seagulls wandered in. And it's like, fucking dead. It's looked at the guy and thought, I bet you were watching that Channel 5 documentary. Does Channel 5 still exist? Fuck knows. And he is now knocked off his TV somehow, some way, shape or form. Plus, it's in Exeter. If you've ever been at Exeter, no offence to you Exitonians, it's not the loveliest place in the world. It's okay. So, but I can't imagine their seagulls being that smart. If I was to rank British seagulls in terms of intelligence, I'd say 1, Brighton. Obviously, it's their football badges. They are the seagulls. Number 2, I'd have to say somewhere like Newcastle because, you know, why I the Geordies, why I man, best place in the world. Number 3, I'd say Liverpool. I imagine there's a lot of seagulls and stuff in Liverpool that are able to do some sort of drug deal. I imagine that goes down there. Then I'd say London, in and out of London, not outside. I'm not talking just outside of London, but in the heart of London. And then I'd say 5th would go to Doncaster. Never been to Doncaster, but I imagine their seagulls are smart. Exeter seagulls turning off TVs. I don't know how the fuck any of this happens, right? I don't know how any of this ties into one, but apparently granny killed by Hitler fish. 1, how the fuck did the fish kill? If she's in the open water and it's a big fish, like a shark or whatever, completely get it. But I don't know if I can't imagine Granny out there swimming. I imagine Granny sat at home. Or if it was a poisonous fish, like, aren't them pufferfish, the big things that go fat, aren't they poisonous? I can't remember. I think they are. But why is it also a Hitler fish? Is that the name of a real... Is there a 9 Schwanz Hitler fish swimming about doing its Hitler things, being a fucking horrible little Nazi bastard in the sea, and it's hunting grannies? Or did she buy it and somehow it grew a tash and it had the little Hitler tash or Charlie Chaplin tash? Who had it first? Charlie Chaplin or Hitler? Would have been Charlie Chaplin, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have Charlie Chaplin first. Imagine now that somebody else said this. This isn't my little bit, but somebody else said it. But that mustache now is ruined for the rest of eternity. Because like, imagine if that never happened and Hitler never had any facial hair, there probably would be people wandering around with just that little bit of facial hair, just that little bit of mustache, thinking it's fashion. But you definitely can't do it now because of obviously it was represented by one of the biggest, most evil people ever. But anyway, I don't know if do fish grow hair? I'm going to say they don't. It would be weird if they had hair. I don't know, maybe. Somehow Hitler fish has grew a tash, saw it for poor old Granny Susan and thought, see you, love, you're a dead bitch. And she's like, oh no, Hitler fish, you're back. And then boom. Maybe she started beef with him years ago and he's back to finish the job to get revenge or whatever. He's like, I knew the revenge would come. Or is it actually Hitler's spirit inside of like a salmon or a bass or a cod or I don't know, many other fish? I had to include these story visuals. I had to, because I've done this. I have done this exact same thing, but not with cat, with dog, but you'll see. Girl discovers weird tasting chocolate advent calendar she had been eating was made for cats. Now, I would usually be like, you fucking idiot, why'd you look at the packet, you numbskull? Look at it. But no, I completely sympathise with her because years and years ago, back when I was living down south, my pal had a load of what I thought were, not magic buttons, chocolate buttons in the fridge. But they were dog chocolate and I didn't know, but I was like, chocolate, definitely for me. And I went in, I ate it and I'm chewing away, put more and I'm going, and you know when chocolate's that chewed up and it's right in your teeth and it's in your gums under your tongue, you're like, and it's absolutely vile. That happened and I somehow managed to swallow it, but then I took some more just to make sure it wasn't a dodgy combination of the drink I was having or whatever. But no, it just turned out it was dog chocolate. So she's gone and done it with cat chocolate in an advent calendar. So I'm not going to call this girl a little dum-dum-dum-dum because I have fallen for this as well. I saw chocolate, I saw my opportunity, instantly assumed it was for me and grabbed the chocolate. And it was fucking disgusting. It was absolutely rank. Not long ago as well, I remember on the channel Chris ate a dog biscuit here and he's like, it's actually alright. I'm thinking, how the fuck are you enjoying a dog biscuit? But yes, girl eats cat advent calendar chocolate thinking it was real chocolate and it's not. And I've done the same. I'm so dumb, aren't I? Where are we at next? All right, okay. Wrap your head around this one. We're back in Florida, of course we are. I'm sure it's Florida Man. Yes, it is. Golf cart driving Florida man tries to blow up neighbour's chickens with homemade whiskey bomb over a dispute over a BB gun. So... So this guy's had an argument with his neighbour. He's like, no, Randy, the BB gun is mine. Or, no, Randy, don't use the BB gun. You might hit my window. And then Randy's gone and used it. Sorry, Jeff, I guns and hits your window. And he's broke the window. He's like, right, that's it, Jeffrey, or whatever the fuck I called him. I'm gonna make sure you got no chickens. Oh no, what you gonna do? Chop the heads off? No, I'm gonna make me some whiskey bombs. Is that our good friend from Texas? I know it's not the same state, but you can clarify. Is this the kind of dispute that neighbours would have? If this was over in Britain and someone had a dispute, usually it'd be like, see you little scumbag, I'll shag your nan. That's the kind of shit that would happen here. It would be, when I see you walking over from work, I'm going to fucking give you a wedgie. And I'm going to go to your house, smash up your Xbox and smash your dad. That's the kind of shit that you would expect. You know, you're a little nonce, you. But over in America, is it a common thing to try and whiskey bomb people's chickens? Why do the chickens get in this? They had an argument. They've got a bit of beef. And then he's like, instead of fucking you up, I'm gonna fuck your chickens up. It's like me having an argument with somebody, like, I'm gonna go kick your dog. I mean, sometimes you might bring it on yourself, pal. You bark at everybody and you think you're hard as shit. And when we go for a walk, you jump up at everybody. But no, yeah, somebody can't start on me and then be like, I'm going to kick your dog. Sorry, I'm going to kick your dog, lad. I'll be like, what the fuck's he done to you? What the chicken's done to... What name did I give them? Peter, Michael, Rupert. I feel like there was an R name, I can't remember. Whiskey bombing chickens. This, I think I've saved the picture of it. This guy has tried to... he's got himself into a bit of bother because he looks... On first glance, he does look a bit Undertaker-y. Undertaker from the WWE, the massive legend that he is. And he's gone to a nightclub and he's tried to tell the barman, sorry, no, the door staff, yeah, I'm the Undertaker. And they've obviously not believed him or not let him, whatever. And he's tried to be like, right, fuck you then, I'm going to try and tombstone you. Now you might be thinking, that's not really much of a story, it's just a bit of an argy-bargy. No, the tombstone is a very unique move that needs a bit of a unique setup to go alongside of it. And the fact if they pulled it off, not only would it absolutely wreck, it would be a weird thing to see. I'm imagining, the Undertaker's like, I think he's like 6'10", 6'8", he's nearly 7 foot. He's a big bloke. He's, you know, you can't miss him. And okay, this guy's facial features might look a little bit like him. I've in my head, I'm picturing a 5'5" guy, you know, proper balding, but he's got hair at the back and he's probably absolutely steaming, trying to get in his local walkabout. And he's like, let me fucking in, I'm the fucking Undertaker, son. The bouncer's like, no, you're not, son. And you've had too much jog, and it's like, right, I'm a tombstone you. Because a tombstone is, imagine a 69, you know, the naughty sexual act. Imagine a 69, but standing up, and then you have to drop to your knees and smash the head of your opponent, of your victim, on the ground. And he's tried doing that. So if it is a little dude, and there's a big, you know, most bouncers are like, yeah, son, you're not fucking coming in. One of the lads at work had a bit of bother with a bouncer not long ago because he was walking downstairs doing that, and he put his hole through the wall. He got kicked out. What a fucking dick. Anyway, so yeah, you're not getting. He's like, I'm gonna pick you up for a tombstone. And the big bouncer would have been like, what the fuck is going on? I'm a tombstone you. Because there's a lot of easier WWE moves you could have went for. You could have just gone for a simple clothesline, got him into an AA, tried to do a DDT, a spear, Superman punch. There's loads you could have went for. The tombstone's not the easiest to set up, and I can't imagine he succeeded. We have visuals. That is the Canoozy news done. We got to go to the sports and weather though, where this week we got a gym ball fail. We've got some kids in absolute synchronicity, not having a good time, and the other part, but that's the last part of the video. Sports and weather. It's rain, hot, football.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
Gym ball fail. I don't know what this person's trying to do. They've got one of them gym exercise yoga ball things, and I don't know if they're trying to climb it. It didn't end well. They went for doom, boom, ricochet, smashed the wall, bounced back, probably put their head through the wall, probably done some damage to their cranius to their canister. I have no idea. You can get some distance when you bounce on them fucking things, can't you? When you fall off them, you shoot, went boom. You can get some real fucking distance. But yeah, that didn't end well.
The weather.
And this week's weather, it's raining twins. Well, if you're underneath this little edge, it soon will be, because they're in absolute synchronicity. They're looking back, and they just fail, and they KO. Hopefully they're all right, and the fall wasn't too great, and they go down at the same time. Is it true, the whole twin thing, where they're like absolute, they feel everything, and like they can read each other's minds, and you know, if one gets something up the bum, the other one gets something up the bum, or if they get a twinge to have a wee-wee, they both get a twinge to have a wee-wee. I don't know, but they were in perfect sync there, and they both sort of knew, well, I think they thought they were walking like a straight wall, as opposed to like a curved one. I can only imagine that's what they've done. But hey, if it was like an Olympics thing, they're going to get 10 points for it, because like I said, they were in sync. I often do that with my coffee cups. You have the handle there to, obviously the handle to hold it, but I'll quite often hold it like that, and I don't know why. Does anybody else do that? They hold they'll down it like that, and it's a bit mental, isn't it? Regardless, it's done. I think it's one of the first times I've finished a coffee before the news video is done. Coffee burp. Oh, right, as we always say, visuals before you guys go. We like to get you off so ever much. We like to get you off so ever. We're gonna get you off. And this week, we're going to go take a look at a nice trampoline fail. Trampolines are fantastic. Not only are they fun, but they do make for some great content when people fail on them. My biggest ever fail on a trampoline was, I was at a mate's, and we were on the trampoline. He's like, oh, it's covered in ice. It's early in the morning. He's like, go on, jump on it. And because it's icy, there was nothing. I just slipped forward through the little metal barrier, one leg in it, and it just absolutely KO'd. It wrecked. It hurt. It was horrible. Didn't like it. But I'm glad he got a giggle out of it. But yeah, trampolines, they're big bastards, aren't they? Well, little Roger the Todger's about to find out. Well, Roger and his Todger are about to find out.
A dance, hopping, landing.
Roger's doing his thing, bouncing away. He's going to do a flip of some kind, and he's gone right in the middle bit. They need to... that's why they have them covers on, so hopefully you don't fall through them. But he's done a nasty on his little Todger. Oh, it might be a big Todger. Maybe the littler the better, though. Hopefully in this case he's got a little one, so it's less to... I'll probably still wreck. But yeah, Roger and his Todger didn't do well at this particular trampoline trick. There we go, visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. Yeah. On X Factor, come on, the guy was like, whoa, 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 come move your body. And the other guy's like, come on, move your body. Trying to do like the whole, who sung that song again? Oh, Peter Andre, and I don't know who the other lad is. I know it's Peter Andre. But yeah, I stop and stare at you, whoa. And the other guy's like, whoa. And he's probably stood there awkwardly. I've never watched X Factor, but I've seen plenty of the fuck up takes. Remember the Demon Girl, where she come in like, she got like dreadlocks or whatever, and she's like dead angry. She's like, I don't think you're a very good singer, or some shit like that. I'm sure she starts on one of them. Oh, wow. The X Factor really showed the British public for what it is, didn't it? Fuck. And then the two little girls. I don't know if they were little. They look like teenagers. Where one of them hits the other one. Oh, that was awkward and cringe. Fuck. I'm going to have to go back and watch all these. Whoa, whoa, move your body. That was this week's Visual Guys. This week's edition of the Visual Guys News Visuals. If you did enjoy, please Wabuski and Shanuski. Let me know in the comments below whatever you want to let me know about your favourite toe. Mine would have to be the one next to your big toe, because apparently if that's bigger than your big toe, you're intelligent. And both of mine are. I think back in the day, somebody said it used to mean you're a witch. I'm either really smart or I'm a witch. But visuals, before we go, your final thought of the day is, listen, when you decide to, if you go in the motorway and there's traffic coming, at least jump 2 cars. Don't try and clear one at a time, because you've got 3 different lanes and you've got the other side. Try and clear it all in a big distance, or just go over the bridge. Visuals, thanks for watching. You guys at the dress boards. Keep being eggy bound, keep out. Stop staring at you, working on this year. I tried to concentrate, my mind wants to explore.